Hello, here's how to create a map using the LandIS Soil Portal. First of all, let's have a look at the page of the portal. If we scroll down, you'll find in the section Legal bit the heading that needs to be attached to any output. Let's copy that for now, and we'll add it to the map later. Now let's create the map, an NSI map. Let's do a map of NSI Topsoil 1, and we'll map carbon around the island of Anglesey in Wales. First of all, we load up the dataset. We can zoom in to the approximate area so we can see where the map will be. You select View Full Details, and now we can scroll down the page to the action buttons at the bottom. I want to create a map. Select this option. Now we are in the mapping application. Again, we can take ourselves in to the area of the map, and we can see on the left hand side area where we can add layers. NSI Topsoil 1 is added by default. We can add other layers from the soil portal just by selecting plus add. Let's leave that for now. On the left hand side are a number of options. We can open up the options like that. We can add layers. We can add tables. Some of the data in the soil portal are tables. We can change the base maps. There's a wide range to choose from. We're using topographic at the moment. We can inspect the legend, look at bookmarks, we can add charts, and so on. We'll be selecting print in a moment to save the map off. On the right hand side are the properties of the map. Properties is the first option, and you can see here this is where we can change the transparency of the data if appropriate, and we can change the attribute styles of the data that's being mapped. In this case we select a field to map, carbon, and we can add this, and now we pick a style. There's a number to choose from. Experiment with them. For now, let's choose a heat map. That looks good. Let's map this out. So we go back to the print option and select print. Now we have a number of options that appear. First of all, we can change the size of the plot. Let's have A4 portrait. That's good. Now we can change the title of the map. These are properties of the map that will be set, and then the map will be produced with these properties attached to it. There's a range of file formats we can choose as well. Let's stick with PDF for now. But you can see there's a range of other options that are available. Under Advanced Options, here's where the copyright statement would go that we copied earlier. Notice we just need to make some small edits to this. So first of all, we need to tell it the date, the year of the data access. We can just easily edit that in here. And we also need to tell it the name of the dataset that we're working with. The name is NSI Topsoil 1. We can just type that in there. And now the copyright statement is finished. You can see we can also add a north arrow, a scale bar, and the legend, and so forth. Make the options you want, and when you're done, we can just produce the map. And there it is, ready for us to export out to include in our report. Here are all the properties. Notice at the very bottom the statement that we added. Thank you.